Good morning. I am Oladayo, and I've been trying to share some series about overcoming sin. Yesterday, I tried to share the fact that people have come to know and recognize that when we consciously, consistently, daily study the Word of God, especially the parts that relates on Christ's character, we can be free from sin. Now, today, I want to tell you about what Paul teaches on how you can be free using your mind. Now, in the book of Romans chapter 12, verse number 2, Paul clearly stated that we can renew our mind, we can be transformed by renewing our minds. In the book of Romans chapter number 8, verse 5, it makes us understand that those who set their minds on the things of the flesh, they live according to the flesh, and those who set their minds on the things of the Spirit live according to the Spirit. In other words, mindset can actually help us to overcome or to be overcome by sin. Now, in Colossians chapter 3, verse 1 and 2, he said, if we are dead, we should set our mind on the things which are above. In other words, he's telling us that the way we use our mind can actually make us to be free or be in bondage to sin. Now, this one, I want to show you a very graphic illustration of what Paul was saying. Now, the mind is like a computer. It's empty at first. But when we are born, through our senses, the senses of sight, of hearing, of taste, and some of those things, the cultures, the philosophies of the world we are born in, actually conditions our mind and sets our mind. Now, this cup here is like the mind, but it's already filled with dirt. You can see that the water there is not a clean water. The liquid there is reddish in color. Now, Paul is trying to tell us that we can change the way our mind thinks if we get in new information. And what does that mean? Now, this is clean water here. So if I want to get this thing out, there's something in physics that is called displacement theory. All I need to do is to start pouring this one here. Now, this is the Word of God, and this is our mind filled with dirt. As we keep on pouring these every day, consistently, consciously, we discover that the former things that are there are being displaced. Now, if I keep on pouring little by little, you discover that the cup gets more cleaner and cleaner and cleaner. Just observe it. If you see now, it's getting lighter. It's getting lighter. It's getting lighter. Now, if I keep on pouring it, it gets to a point that every dirt in this cup is displaced. And then when it is displaced, what happens thereafter is the fact that you have clean water. In other words, what Paul is saying is, if you can get in new information about Christ into your mind, what happens is that your mind becomes renewed. And then you start acting based on the cleanness in you, not according to death. So if you want to be free from sin, I'm encouraging you to get into the Word. Look at Christ in the Word daily, consistently, consciously, and you discover that in no time you'll be cured from sin. Thank you.